Yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it.
Please hit that subscribe and like button to my new
Let's
channel.
go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Talking with Shawn. Today, I just want to come right out and speak to y'all real quick. I don't want to hold y'all up. I want to speak to y'all about stress real fast. See, we know that lately, we lost a good brother, you know, the DJ off Ellen, you know, the brother Twitch, your brother Steven Twitch, boss, committed suicide. We don't know the outer ends, what happened. All we know is that he took his life. We know he had a beautiful, loving wife. We had kids, a young baby, an older daughter. Nobody really knows what goes on with him and his wife or his life. A lot of people just see the outside of what, you know, YouTube or what they put on social media. A lot of times we know that that'd be a facade. You know, a person come on social media and make it seem like everything is happy. You know, him and his wife dance and everything, make it seem like they're a great family. But behind closed door, it could be turmoil. Behind closed door, they could really been going through something bad. We don't know. And we're not going to say something was going bad. We don't know that. All we know is that whatever it was to push this man to take his own life had to be dramatic. You know, we don't make no excuses for suicide. I want to say on this show, we don't make no excuses for suicide. I don't believe in it. I don't condone it. And I'm totally against it. But I do want to say that I understand a little bit, just a little bit, far as if a person get to that point where they can't take it no more and that evil devil get on side and make them do something drastic to themselves or to somebody else. We know that demons is running around our world. We know demons is real. So let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, you can have a person out here that's filthy rich, multi-millionaire, beautiful wife, beautiful kids, have all the cars in the world with a fat bank account and off themselves. You know what I mean? Just like the chef from Chicago, Bodine, great show, big money, beautiful life, and decided one day it was time to go and took itself out. So, you know, we never want to start assuming what's going on in somebody's life. All we want to do is try to help out if we can. Listen to a person, reach out to a person, try to allow a person to speak to you, to let their demons out or to let their stress out so they don't have to go through that. You know, basically, let me tell y'all something. They say, well, this is stress. They say stress can be defined as any type of change that causes physical, emotional, or psychological strain. That's stress. Stress is your body response to anything that requires attention or action. Let me say that again. Stress is your body response to anything that requires attention or action. So a lot of things can be stress. Stress is not always bad. You know, you could be putting some popcorn in the microwave and realize that you left in there too long, and that'll stress you out. You break, you know what I mean? So stress can be anything. It's just what you do to stress when it hits you. How do you react to the stress of what it is? So I say stress is your body response to anything that requires attention or action. Everyone experiences stress to something degree. Everybody. They say the way you respond to stress, however, is what makes the difference to your overall well-being. So basically how you respond to the stress, it determines the level of the stress, how you respond to it. You have some people that deal with stress in a good way. You have some people that can't deal with no stress. It just drives them crazy. I know a young man right now, I'm not going to say his name, but I know a young man right now that when stress hit him, he's destroyed. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his eyes. I mean, he's destroyed. He can't handle it, period. And it hurts me when I see him like that. I try to come to his need and try to help him. But, you know, he don't want to talk about it. But sometimes just when a person just know that you know something wrong, it helps them out. Like when you go to a person and be like, you okay? What's wrong? They might tell you, yeah, I'm okay. They don't want to talk about it. But just that one, empathy, that piece of feelings that you're saying, are you okay, can help save a person's life. Can help save a person's life. We all stress, y'all. Trust me. Lately, I've been stressing. I ain't gonna lie. I've been stressing. Holidays. I stressed about my Christmas party. It turned out right, but it stressed me out. You got the holidays coming up. You got young black men dying in Chicago every day. I'm a black man. You got brothers out here carjacking. I got an elderly mother. I don't want nothing to happen to her. I don't want to happen to them one of my sons. I don't want to happen to me. So I've been stressing a lot, y'all. You know, I put myself in situations that cause stress. As far as being an anti-violence activist, you know, being in the street trying to save kids and stop violence to a certain extent, it's very stressful because I still have to watch my back. I still got to protect myself. I still got to protect my family. You know, I don't live in Peel Hill. You know what I mean? So I've been stressing a lot. And lately I've been finding myself stressing a little more over certain things because I don't want to put my stress on nobody. You know what I mean? I don't want to put nobody in my business. So, you know, I might try to, you know, talk to somebody or things like that. But normally what I deal with my stress is I pray. I ain't gonna lie. I pray, or I go to church, or I do this. You know, I get on here and I speak to my people, my fans. I speak to the world and let my stress out. I do want to say rest in peace to the brother Twitch, the brother Steven Boss. You know, whatever you was going through, brother, I'm so sorry you had to go to that extent to take your life. I pray that God save you, whatever it might be. I know they say ain't no help for people committing suicide. That's what they say, no saving and none. I don't know, I'm not God. But brother, you was a nice guy. Times I saw you on TV, times I saw you in a couple moods, you sounded like a strong guy. You know, I don't know. I hate that it got to get to that point. I just want to tell you all out here in this world that if you ever going through something and you ever feel like you want to harm yourself, if you ever get to that point where you feel like you don't want to be here no more, that you just want to give it all up, that you just want to throw it all away, all I can tell you is this: please reach out to somebody, make a phone call, go to a neighbor house. I don't care who it is. Go to somebody that you know gonna listen. I don't care if you go to somebody once and you try to speak to them and they don't understand and they just want to blow you off. Find somebody else to go to. Find somebody else to go to. You can even call 911. You can literally call 911 and say, look, I feel like killing myself. I feel like suicidal, killing myself, and they will send somebody out there to help you. You know what I mean? Find somebody that you can talk to. If you ever get to that point, you just feel like it's too much. Because I'm going to tell you this, and just listen to me. It's nothing in this world that can make you get to the point of taking your own life. It's nothing in the world. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. And that goes for family, husband, wife, kids, job, nothing. It's if anything is stressing you out that bad that make you want to take your life because of that, you have to clean that up. You have to get rid of that. If you feel yourself stressing to the point that it's causing migraines and you can't sleep, you can't do your daily functions, you can't work right over this certain individual or this certain subject, whatever it is, you gotta fix that situation. You have to clean it up because you can't keep it boggled in. You can't hold it in and act like it's not happening, because what'll happen is it's just gonna build up more until it's explode. And when it's explode, that's when a lot of times you do something crazy. People get violent. And you don't wanna do that. You have to figure out a way to outlet it, let it out. A lot of times when I feel stressed and I feel like I just get angry or I feel emotional, whatever, I get on here and I speak to y'all and I talk to y'all. I make a few posts. I start writing. I come up with a new idea. That's how I relieve my stress. I have never got to the point where I wanted to hurt myself, but I have got to the point where I wanted to hurt somebody else. You know what I mean? Or I want to hurt somebody else, got violent. Yeah, I got like that a few times, you know? I ain't gonna lie. All I can say is, because I know a lot of people gonna watch this video, stress is the #1 cause of death when it comes to African Americans, when it comes to black men, and I'm gonna tell you why. We go through so much in this world as far as trying to hold a family together, trying to be straight. Don't want to be looked at as a lame. You got to walk the streets. You don't want to look weak. You want to be tough. You got to hold down the job. We fight so many demons and individuals every day. Do you know how stressful that is? Nobody would never imagine how stressful it is being a black man in America. Y'all think it's regular. Trust me, it's not. Being a black man in America is one of the stressful most things. When I say black man, I'm talking for us. It's very stressful. Every day we walk out the door, we got to worry about getting gunned down by somebody that look at us. We got to worry about getting framed by a cop out here that's supposed to protect us. We got to worry about getting carjacked. We got to worry about getting shot. You got to worry about somebody hating on you. You got to worry about losing your job, going to your job. Listen, we go through a lot, and black men go through it more than anything. You got to hold down the family. You got to make sure the family's straight. If you don't do it perfect, Somebody gonna get mad at you. If you make one little mistake, everybody mad at you. If you don't hold your promise, if you say you're gonna do something for somebody and you don't hold your promise, everybody mad at you. Black men go through it a lot, man. All I say is stay prayed up, keep the faith, put it in God's hands, and know that you're gonna be okay. If you're ever going through something where you feel like you want to hurt yourself, you feel like you want to hurt somebody else, and it gets to that point where you're just about to snap, please reach out to a person. Reach out to me. Call me. I'm a great listener. Call me if you have to. Call somebody else. Call somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like text somebody. But all I tell you is do not hold it in. That's one thing you don't want to do. When I was young, I used to hold stress in. And that's why I ended up going to jail 2-3 times. Because I used to hold my stress in when I was young, and then when I snapped, it was too late. Rest in peace to everybody that took their life over stress. Rest in peace to everybody that hurt somebody else over stress. Rest in peace to anybody that feel like they want to take their own life over stress. And I'm praying for everybody from young and old that's going through it right now. Because these holidays, a lot of people is pressuring, they stress and trying to buy kid toys for the kids, or take care of the wife, or take care of the husband, or cook a big meal. Listen, if you don't have it, you don't have it. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Don't let these holidays get you that boggled up where you want to snap. You do what you can for your kids. You do what you can for your family. And if you can't do it, you tell them, I love you. Maybe next time. And if they don't understand it, they just don't understand it. Do not stress yourself out over things you cannot change. And I'm going to say it again. Do not stress yourself out over things you cannot change. God is good and the world is real, and you need to be here. You cannot take yourself out, get rid of yourself, pop yourself off over something you cannot change. You can't do it. I love all y'all. I love y'all to death. If you know a kid out here that's cutting on themselves or talking about killing themselves, help that kid automatically. If you know a kid out here that's always complaining and saying somebody is bullying them, or somebody is messing with them, somebody talking about their weight, somebody calling them ugly, somebody talking about the girl house saying she nappy headed and that girl is always crying, or that young man is always crying, you do something about that. You get right on that. If a kid is always coming to you complaining about somebody messing with them, that is stress. That is trauma. It's your responsibility as a grown person to take care of that. You go to the kid and find out who it is. You go to the adult, find out who it is. If a young girl come to you and basically letting you know that something is wrong, somebody touching her or somebody taking advantage of that young girl, it's your responsibility as a man to take care of that. We don't got to call DCFS or 911. We know how to handle family business. It's your job to take care of that. Do not allow another human that look like you go through this by themselves. It's our job to help them. It's our job to relieve them of them pains, of their stress and their trauma and their anger and them demons. That's why you're blessed to bless somebody else. God blessed you to bless somebody else. It's your job to take that and make things right. It's your job to make things right, to help other people out, to help the elderly out, to help kids out, to help anybody out that's going through it. So I say to you, if you know a young person, if you know an older person that feel like they going through stress, feel like you think they're going to hurt themselves, feel like you think they're going to help somebody else, it's your job to make sure that you help them and try to fix them. If you can't, at least you can say you tried. But to be able to get a call and somebody has took their life and you knew they was going through something and you didn't step up in a godly way to try to assist that person, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't want to hear it's not my business. I don't want to hear I had nothing to do with that. Their problem is not my problem. I don't want to hear that. You're only blessed to bless somebody else. Remember that. So listen to me. Stay prayed up. Pray. Have faith. Have blind faith. Blind faith, baby. Have blind faith. Knowing you can't see it, but you know it's going to happen. Blind faith. You can't taste and touch it or see it, but you know it's going to happen. You know your life going to change. You know you're going to be successful. You know that money going to come in. You know you're going to get a better job. You know you're going to be able to pay your bills. You know that's blind faith. You can't see it, taste it, or touch it, but you know it's there. I love y'all, man. I just want to appreciate y'all and tell y'all, thank y'all for watching another episode of Talking with Shawn. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And before I go, I want to say rest in peace to Steven Twitch Boss. Sorry, brother, you had to take your own life. God is good. Stay prayed up. And always remember, if you know anybody that's going through stress, that feels suicidal or want to take their own life, remember, they can call 911 or you contact them. You contact them, call 911. If you feel like you want to hurt yourself or do something to yourself, please reach out to somebody, speak to them, drop your pride, and let them know what's going on. Let them know that something is going on bad. And I promise you, it will help. I love y'all. Once again, No Kids Die in the Shot Household Foundation. Subscribe to my channel, Talking with Shawn. Like and comment on this video, and peace. Stay strong, baby.